Happy Friday! Welcome to the PurpleFido gaming channel! Great to have you with me. If you've seen or heard any of my videos before, you'll know that this isn't me talking in this intro. Be aware, while I'm gaming, I might utter a few naughty swear words, so I apologize in advance. New content is added twice a week. Farming Sim Fridays and Random Game Tuesdays, which is for various other games. Please be aware that, at the moment, all videos are uploaded at 8 AM UK time, so that you can watch them before work or school. Feel free to comment if you'd prefer them to be uploaded later in the day. If you'd like to support the channel, please buy some PurpleFido merch. Follow the link in the description. Anyway, as they all say, like and subscribe, and feel free to bung a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. With all that said, let's go, PurpleFido!
Hi, welcome back. We're still doing Zielonka, carrying on from the last episode. What I might do for you guys is I'll drop 2 videos on a Friday, because at the moment I've got them all set up to drop for you on Tuesdays and Fridays. We're on the 15th of December at the moment, and at the moment we've got it set up to download right up until the 9th of January we've got. So I'm finding that I'm not able to react to comments that are left before I make the next video, so I'm going to try to do 2 videos every Friday. I'm going to do one of Zielonka and one of Riverbend Springs, so then I can keep up with any comments and react to them in the next video. So at the end of the last one we were talking of harvesting all of this field, weren't we? I've done some work off camera. It took me almost an hour to do it, and you'll see what I did. I've got this machine here ploughing this field. I normally don't like these ploughs because they're always at a weird angle and you can't really tell what you're doing with them. I prefer straightforward harvesters. But my plan is, I've got 2 fields here, so I'm going to use the plough to go over the central reservation and make this into one big field, which you can only do with ploughs in the base game. I've also got a cultivator where you can do the same, so I'll use that, but it's only small, so we'll see what's occurring with that. What I've also done is go to construction. Right. I've harvested these fields here. And that's the cotton field. That's the cotton harvester there. I'll show you that in a minute. So these 2 fields I'm going to join together, make one big field. I don't own that one. So I will also show you what I've done over here. I've made some big changes over here. It was at a strange angle, so I was struggling to harvest it, so I've flattened it all out. But it does mean that we've got this lump here where all the little stream is. We can't do anything with that. We can't fill it in, we can't harvest it, we can't plough it. We can't do anything, so it's a bit of a wasted money really. I could do this and lower that to the size of that, but we've still got this big lump in the middle. So I'm just going to use this for my buildings for now. What's this? The second sheep barn. And that's the bill barn that's got nothing in it at the moment. And we've built our factory that I was telling you about. I'll show you that in a little bit. I've also got a second baler. So I've got one for straw and one over here for, that's just for grasses, that one. Because the main problems that I was having was when I was trying to change from straw to grass. I was finding that it was full of straw when I tried to do grass, and vice versa. So we've got this bigger trailer for collecting things from the harvester. Right. So what I will do is I will show you what I mean by, get rid of you. Why haven't you done that bit there? On video, crop type. More about it there. Right, so we'll take you back to the shop. We'll get the harvester, the cultivator, to do that middle row. Not this middle row. That's our cotton. Right, so I'll stop here, jump out. So this is the cotton harvester. Out of one field we got like 3/4 of a bale. It needs to go in there where all the wool's going, in that spinnery. So we'll unload unfinished bale. It's a big old monkey. So we need to put that in the spinnery, which should mean that we get twice as much stuff going in. Let's have a look. Let's go over here to the spinnery. Right, so there we've got almost full wool and 0 cotton. So when we put the cotton in here, it should speed up the amount of fabric going into the tailors. That's the warehouse. Because it takes all these things. Pretty much anything that's on a pallet it'll take. So auto wool. It should be under W. Okay. Let's fit that. And change the output instead of starting. We'll put it to distributing, so it should distribute that back to the spinnery. That's coming from both now. So in the spinnery we've got wool that's dropping direct from the barn, the first barn, and then wool that's in the warehouse, which goes there from the second barn. So we need to put this in there. No, we'll pull it, since we can't see where we're going with it. This going here. Is that the right place? Or is it that or that? Let's go out of the... I know where we've gone wrong, look. Silly fool. Same as the wall, it needs to go here. The wool's dropping out of there into here, so there we go. You fool. Try to put it in drop off point. So, we've only got 6,738 litres of cotton. Again, it's in litres for some reason. That's after that one field which took months to do. Right, I've changed the ground to this stuff, these flags, just to make it a bit easier to drive around on. I found that, well, you can see there how uneven it can be. I found that I was unable to put things in here because it was on a little ridge. But we've upgraded the harvester as well. Got the normal red harvester at the back there, and then this big one with a bigger tank and a bigger header. Right, so this is it should be under cultivators. It's not. It's come under plough. It can't come under ploughs, can it? Comes under subsoilers. It's this one on the right, this muller plough. Instead of a plough. Collect that. I'll show you this. What we can do. Go up to our field over here. So remember we had two fields here, we had one doing barley I wonder where oats. So to make it a single field, we need to get rid of this grass verge in the middle. So a lower cultivator, and then arrow triangles allow create fields. And just digging that up and making it into a field. But normally, if you don't have allow fields on, it'll just do that, it'll just right over top of it. So normally in the base game, it's only ploughs that can do this, but that's then, I think they're all that strange angular shape that are difficult to control with any precision, so I managed to find this one. It's only narrow, so this is going to need 3 or 4 passes. But then we'll plant one item in here and it'll do the whole field. So if you set the computer to do the planting of the harvester or a seeder, the AI will automatically realise that this is one field. Okay. I'll stop you there because it's going to be a bit awkward. Doing this end, which we should have done in daytime. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to plant in this big field, whether it's going to be a big field of cotton or grass or just a normal grain like wheat or barley. If we're going on too far, we're going to go over the hedge and into the road, which we don't want to do, obviously. So we'll just do this bit here. Do our edge. What I'm going to do is jump off there and sleep until daytime. It's getting dark, it's 6:41 now. We need to be able to see what we're doing. Okay. Go back to it now. We're raining, aren't we? Okay, so... I didn't quite get it off last time. With this being so narrow and small, it's not really good for these, but it's good if you just tidy up an edge. Go back. Allow hope at fields. See, when I'm cultivating the fields normally, I wouldn't use a small cultivator like this. So it would just take hours to do. Spot there that we've missed. Zoom in a bit. Let's tidy up that little edge up there. Alright, so go back a bit further. No, fine up with that. No, I don't want to be there, I want to be there. Right, lower cultivator there. Just a bit there, look. So look at all of this border. And we've got one big field. A bit there to the left. do. A little bit here. And we've got that bit at the top that we missed, haven't we? The thing we're doing these is remembering to concentrate on where the actual cultivator is and not where the tractor is. A bit here. Right, where was that top bit? Lift it. Oh, you're up here somewhere, aren't you? There we go. So, if we go to construction, zoom out, see we've just got one big field there now. And you can do that with any field. You can go straight across all these little pathways, and you can make your whole farm one big field if you wanted to. What we'll do is we'll go to this guy. Now this one you can also, because there's a plough, you can also do the same. Lower plough, allow cultivate fields, but if you're trying to do the edges, or try and go in a straight line, you've got that, which is a pain in the backside. If you turn your corners and do straight sections. We'll fold you back in. We're all going to go down here to the shop. So we're going to sell you off. Yes, I know you're all probably shouting at me for selling things, but I've used it once and I don't normally use ploughs, so I'm going to sell it and get a big cultivator. There's a lot of the big ones won't allow to that's the wrong button, that one. So what we need to do, we need to sell that in, don't we? So the big cool, all the ploughs are like that, you see. Strange angular things. So go to cultivators. So these are that's the type that you normally get. I think that's what you get when you start the game. A little tiny thing like that. Either that, or you get these. That's what you normally start with as well. So from off a seed, that's the cultivator, sorry. I missed it again. But we're not going to get that. We're going to go for one of these that's big and folds out. You can't see it folded, unfolded, but you get the idea. Them legs fold out, so the wheels are on the ground. A bit like that yellow one we've got for planting. Do we go for that one, or do we go for green one? I can change the colour on that one. Let's try it in white and see what it's like. Let's change the wheel rims, but you can't change the colour of this back bit. Is that the most expensive one? I think they're all pretty much of a muchness, really. Let's go for that one. No, that one. That's folded down job. And we also need to sell what we've already got, which is the plough. What are you called? PW100, right. That's you. Not sure what's the wrong thing. Oh, touch it. Right, this is just a straightforward cultivator. You can't change the fields with this one. So if we're changing anything from grass to something else, we need to use this to go over it since the last harvest to change what we can plant in it. So we'll leave it in here for now. So we're running out of space to park vehicles on the farm. Let's have a look. Are you all ready to go? Pick up after him. Got some more grass bales. Okay. Follow you. It's alright, we're just going to follow you around. So you'll have to speed up a bit. There we go. It's alright, we'll catch up here once you get to the end. We can only go 10 or 11 mile an hour on this thing. Oh, don't come back. Stay from outside, make sure we're picking everything up. Come on. You're going to struggle there, aren't you? You're going to try and come it forwards like a fool. Come on, that's it. Just get it with your wings. Facing the wrong way there, aren't you? So you missed a bit there, 2 bits. I'm going to have to come at it manually, aren't I, and do this bit. Or I'm going to have to paint this bit with concrete so you don't come at it next time we do it. Can't change it for this one, but for next time you come on. Right, so the last video uploaded to YouTube at 8 in the morning. So this one will go at 9 o'clock, since the video is about an hour long. As I said in the intro, or that bloke said in the intro, they all upload at 8 AM UK time, so if that's too early for you, or you're watching from abroad and you wanted to come up later on, let me know. I can always upload them later in the day. I just thought I'd make it 8 o'clock in the morning so that if you wanted to, you could watch them early on. But of course, being an hour long, it means that they won't go off till usually around 9ish if you watch them all in one go. So if you're setting off to work or school, you need to be there by 9. You don't want to start watching this at 8 o'clock when it uploads. Can is finished. Almost. So we'll stop you there. We'll then go get into him. Control him manually. And go do that little section over by the building. By the edges of the spinner bit. Come on. Struggling with it. All your arms in. So we've left that now, and then we'll concrete over that section, so we don't have the same problem again next time. I know you're probably going to think it's a waste of a field, but the computer just struggles with that. Sorry. Computer just struggles with that a little bit. So it's pointless leaving it there for the computer to struggle with every time. Here we'll go mow you. Park you down here. So, I hate trying to reverse articulated stuff. So we'll go down here. And we'll come at it from here. We'll come up this side. Back at the side of you. Right, so then we'll just pick them up, don't we? Yes, I know you're still sat there. You're the one you want. Oh. Can't climb up there. So walk road, spin round, and then spin up here. Looks to be a different size, that one. It's not good. What are you doing? They've all come out at the same baler, so they should be the same size. Okay. Put you in here. I'll pick up them bigger ones. Ooh. Missed it. There we go. Gone too fast for it then. There's one down here. That's the last one, I believe. There's one here. Right, so that's the grass field done. Offload the bigger ones. Keep it there. Right. And we'll lift you, take you to the farm. Don't know where we're going to park you. We'll leave you there for now. I know they should be building a garage for on vehicles. Right. So what I will do is I'll use you and plant more cotton in that big field. Oh, try it over without running into street furniture. So let's see, cotton. Okay, so go. The problem is, if you look on the map at your fields, it still shows that as being two separate fields. A little bit there that I've missed, obviously. But we've got rid of this middle section, so it should do the whole lot. See there, there's just going across. So it should go straight off to what it thinks is the other field. Don't be stopping halfway down. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There you go, you see. Doing a whole lot. Good boy. So we'll leave you going with that. And we'll no, we need that. Hang on, didn't I have two of these originally? Because we were doing two separate fields with them, weren't we? Sorry about that, that's my phone going off for some reason. Notification about an email. Turn sound off on that, so we're not getting disturbed. So, just double check that. Should be up on top row. Yeah. Have a look too. Somewhere. Right, and in here we'll plant we'll make a second grass field. One that's going to be easier to do because I haven't got this spinnery in the middle of it. We'll make this grass as well. Should be easy enough to remember because we've got them both next to each other. That one on the left is cotton. Or do you automatically regrow like the grass? Or do I have to replant you every time? Since harvested, so. Where's the red job here? It's you in it. Planting cotton in this other field. So when you've done this, we need you to do that top one where the fields just come from. Well, we need to get you. Take you up to that top field. And make the that cotton field ready to harvest again. 17. That's two different ways. Right, so we'll just go set you on your way. It should be about to go. Right, so I'm just going to cultivate this field now. Ready for harvesting it. Cotton again. Once it's finished in the big field. So you're off automatically. You're planting grass in there automatically. You're doing cotton in this big field here. So, oh look, there's the second one, look. Not your what? Talk about you over here. On top of the sell everything section. So what we'll do is I'm going to see. We're going to do that, won't we? Quickly. Concrete. Which was over here. I'll just make it all look equal with that bit. Nice big brush. Do we need to come out this way a little bit? And as you know, I don't like all these rough edges, so we'll sort them out. Oh, got a bit over there, but it's okay. It's not quite equal, but yeah. Right. What we've got is we've only got a couple of minutes till the video stops automatically at an hour. So I'm going to be quick and build in here. I'm going to build another money generator. Should we have another windmill? Slightly smaller one. We'll put it in this corner. We can always demolish it later on if we need to build. Land is not owned by you. Yeah, if we need to build another factory or something in here, we can get rid of that. So that's going to be more of a residual income, along with that big one over there. Right, so while all them tractors are busy planting, we'll leave it there and do the usual. Please like and subscribe, leave comments, and I'll get ready to record a Riverbend Springs one that's going to come out any. Sorry about that, it did stop. So I'll have this on end. So yeah, I'm going to record Riverbend Springs now. Release them both straight after each other. So if there's one that you don't particularly like, or anything, let me know, and I'll just say ta-ta.